It should just load up. Right. And we should be able to load our file. Now, hang on, let's just check that. Game time. 12th of December. Yeah, so I don't usually just show you where I'm at in a game in the middle. What we've done in the past, we'll just play like a game from start to finish, and or like from the beginning at least. And most people seem to, most of the time, all the games we played so far, a lot of people hadn't played them, which is really cool. So the games I hadn't played on Sega Saturn, like Burning Rangers. What else did we do?
Lilatov.
Deep Fear.
You can now tip me.
We
Yay.
completed. We were playing Castlevania for a while.
https://streamelements.com/the Saturn junkyard/tip.
Sniffy's brother called it, well, walking around talking to people, which is kind of what the game is. But I could give you a synopsis of what's happened so far, and at the moment in the real world there's a new anime that's just come out. If you get Crunchyroll, which is like a Netflix for anime fans, you can watch each episode on Sunday mornings, but it's only once a week. It's quite nice watching something where you have to wait a week each time. But it's amazing how with the anime they've obviously, it's got a certain style, slightly different to the graphics of the games, but things like Ryu's house and stuff is completely different. So this is what you start out with. You get this little notebook, and basically all we've done so far.
Shenmue is one of my favorite games ever.
Yeah, it's one of. I mean, I actually only played it fully, the first game. I mean, I love the music in this menu for a start, but I only played it on I got the PS4 version with 1 and 2 remastered, and I played it on there, and that was really cool actually, and loved them. And then this is actually the Dreamcast game. I own the PAL version.
Super
But
right.
it's just easier to play it.
You can now tip me.
Stream
Yay.
it like this.
https://streamelements.com/the Saturn junkyard/tip.
It's not the most comfortable. So
Super
what I'm actually
right.
using, which is really
Hello.
random, is like a 6-button Mega Drive pad, like a wireless one by Retrobit, and it actually works really well for Shenmue. You don't really need the analog stick. Oh, hey, Mr. Ray. What? I'll be there in a sec. Sorry about the random
tippy things.
Hey, I don't know what's going on.
So every
That
time
freaked me
someone
out.
pops in, it's going to tell you you can tip me.
It just like skips forward to him praying.
I'll be there soon.
I don't remember this. Is it because we got this? Oh, what's he up to? Well, we threw his jacket over the...
Son, let's spar for a bit, huh? It's been a while.
Right. Yeah, so... long story short, there's a guy called Landy who's this like... oh! And then the console resets itself. Bloody GDMU. So yeah, I've had a few teething problems, as you can see, with this device of mine. But yeah, I'll be right back and we'll get it sorted. Sorry about that. And we'll talk some more Shenmue. I'll fix it up. I'll be back in 2 minutes. I think it's about 46. I thought it was 45. Maybe it's 46, 47 actual games released overall for one console. Which is basically, it's not really, it shouldn't have really been a CD add-on, should it? It could have been something way better. A lot of the games, obviously, they just, like Echo the Dolphin, I've got that, and it just adds a different soundtrack. I don't think there's any other improvement.
No, I haven't tried a hammer panic.
This takes full advantage.
Hello, I'll be back in a
Looks
sec.
like they used
Super Ray.
it for
32X
graphics.
and Sega CD were mistakes.
Not, yeah, but well, Okay, I think we should be alright now. He says. Basically, there's like a little, like on a, you know, like on a PC, like a little cart, a slot to put the circuit board in instead of the disc, and it doesn't sit properly. They give you like this screw to put it in, but it just doesn't sit properly, so I just sort of have to plug it in every now and then. But I reckon now it should work. And when it's not working properly, it just decides to reboot, so. Hello. Right, I finally got myself going. It's 5 o'clock. I don't think we've ever started on the hour before. But yeah, what you can hear in the background as I get things set up is the music. It's got this beautiful orchestrally thing going on. I'm hoping everything's going to work, because I haven't done this for ages. So yeah, we will just see, won't we? Maybe we can make things a little better. Yeah, I don't think we need to touch that anymore. Right, there we go. So there's me. So I'm blocking, there's me moving around. I guess I could go down here. What's more important? Well, if anyone watches, they can tell me where they'd like me to go. Make myself really small in the corner. Right, hello. Yep. So, let's have a little look. So you can get this game for £1.79, and it's pretty awesome. I actually really like the Mega Drive version, which is on the Mega Drive. It's actually on the Mega Drive Mini 2, but I played it before.
Whatever you do, do not play Sonic Colors on Switch.
Sonic Colors on Switch. Oh, I think Matt, the Empty MC, as he's known on here, if you remember him, my buddy Matt, he appeared on a couple of streams with me. He's into it. Sorry, I'm just eating some steak that I've cooked. It's the hardest thing to eat on stream if I haven't cut it up like a baby. So if I just, hopefully, I don't know if there's any music on this bit actually, which is a bit weird. There you go, you get music on this bit. So let me know if, like, because it's a Switch, I don't think I've ever streamed the Switch. I might have done it once, but each console's got different volumes. But yeah, this is, I can't. Yeah, sometimes I just get the bug. I'm almost just as interested in like the games and the history behind them and how they came about as much as playing them. And
Super right. I think it sounds okay.
Thanks, man. Just okay. Yeah, I mean, if it was a Saturn, I'd usually have the volume even lower. I'd have it like there, but we'll leave it. Hopefully everything else is in the right place.
Super right. Recently got the Saturn steering wheel and played Virtua Racing with it.
Yeah. I haven't tried, so it's not actually
right.
called Virtua Racing, is it?
It was fun, but it's weird.
So that game, I've had a little go on it. I don't know if we ever did it on the stream. The thing is, it's a bit confusing, this one. All the different options and stuff. But if we just play, and the controls are, basically I'm using this. It's an 8-bit do one. 8-bit do M30, I think it's called. So the X and the, let me just show you. So that is R, and that's, so but yeah, you can't change the controls in this one so much. The VR button, I don't really understand what, I think that's for, because it's all about the VR. It's probably the big thing back in the day was that it was had different camera angles. But I watched, again, I always talk about DF Retro, but even modern stuff, they do really good talks on loads of different games. They did a one about this. John Linneman did one, and there's like a PS2 version of Virtua Racing that's supposed to be really nice. And after this, it's like the best version. But I actually really like the Mega Drive version. I find it really playable. The only thing he said about this was the colours are a bit too bright. But I think you can, yeah, you can change the gamma. I don't know if they added that in later, but I don't know how dark it's supposed to look. It's definitely not meant to look that green, if that makes sense. So maybe like that. It's more like the arcade cabinet. I don't know. Maybe that gamma thing came in later, after his review, after he dissed it. But I'm not good at this game at all. I haven't managed to finish the race yet. But it's, yeah, so the original game ran at 30 frames per second, and they managed to get this to run at 60, which apparently was really difficult to do, because it's M2 again, so these are the same guys that did the Mega Drive Mini. We had a appallingly short stream the other time. It was less than an hour. It was Saturday night, I think, and I thought, well, I could stay up because I've got work at 7 PM the next night. I did a night on the Sunday. So as you can see, I think, yeah, you start in like 8th place or something, and I've not been able to get more than like 4th, but I still lost. Like I guess you've really got to learn the cornering. What else can I tell you about that review?
Wish
so you
they
don't
did
have to
music
watch it?
while you race. And
Yeah.
not only the short jingles.
That's a very good point. I was expecting that in this. I wonder if there's a version where, like, that's one disappointing thing about it, that it doesn't just have, they could have easily done that, right? They could have easily just had one of the music tracks playing the whole way through. It is a bit weird. That's one thing I noticed.
Saturn version is also quiet.
Oh, is it the same? It doesn't have, so yeah, like I was saying, I've tried the Saturn version, I've just messed about with it a bit. It's got quite a massive sort of it's got a big single player campaign type thing with different tracks, loads more tracks. If you haven't watched Pandemonium, that's Nick from Saturn Shiro. That's one of his better videos. I think that's one of the first ones he did that was like really long, like an hour and a half or something. So they're like The Godfather Part 2 in length now, or what? Well, no, what's a really long film? Not. I'm thinking of the other one, with the mobster one that came on like 2 DVDs. It's like 4.5 hours long. Once Upon a Time in New York. That's like really long. That's how long his last video was, wasn't it? Or was it the Virtua Fighter one? I'm braking quite a lot, so because the brake's right next to accelerate. But yeah, any tips on how to be good at this would be great. But I haven't tried. I don't think I've tried Virtua Racing, or it's called VR Virtua Racing or something, isn't it? By Warner Interactive. It's really interesting how they came about it. But look, my time's already at like 14 seconds. But I am in 4th place. So this is actually the best I've ever done. And I'm not even, I seem to do best when I just chat rubbish, don't I, at games? I swear, like, it wasn't long ago I like finished the game. So I'm not going ridiculously quick, but I'm not coming off the track or anything. So you can sort of turn in a bit more. See, now I've got to make sure I can get the last lap done. So I've got to have like a perfect last lap. Really fast. Oh, so you get music on the last... No, you don't. I thought you'd get music on the last lap for the whole lap. Surprised, actually. That's a very good point, Super Ray. Very, very good point. That they didn't just include that, because it would really help with the energy of the game. I'm assuming it was because of the
Super
to have the music and all the
not
graphics
good at the
back
game.
then. Was...
Game is fun, but lack of music makes it not much replayable for me.
No, I agree with that being an issue. Oh, I'm not going to make it. See, I love this bit. I just love that. I suppose this is before Daytona, isn't it? They've got Funny Game Over in that as well. Is that just a thing that they came up with stupid ways to say game over? But I will say the Mega Drive version is actually really cool. because you don't expect much from it, because it's like, you know, on a Mega Drive. But the fact they managed to do it, and this is before any of the SNES things like Star Fox and stuff, a long time before that, and I'm pretty sure that's right.
Super right.
And Sega already did it.
Isn't it on 32X, or just plain Mega Drive?
Yes, it's on Mega Drive. It's also on 32X. So he goes on to say that that's a really good version. I gave that a little go. I've had trouble with that Sega Fusion emulator because I don't have a 32X, so I can't use it with my Mega EverDrive. That's just one expense too much, because there are some decent games for the 32X, but I can only think of a couple that I'd bother playing. Spent a little bit of time playing that, what's it called? The one by the guy that did Echo the Dolphin. I forgot what it's called now. Calibri. So I've played that quite a bit, and I've played the Afterburner quite a bit. That's a really good version. But I'm pretty sure the one on Saturn's better. The Afterburner one. But yeah, there's not even music in this. So this is what it wouldn't look like in the arcade, like quiet. Maybe it was because, yeah, the graphics were so good at the time, 1992, whenever it came out. They just couldn't put the music on it. But you'd think they could like put a little CD player or something that would play the music and not be played by the system. They could have done something like that. Maybe they did. But yeah, that's a very good point about this game, that it doesn't have.
It's apparently also
music
on PS2, with new content in that version.
Yeah, I did mention that as well. Yeah, so the PS2 version is really cool. I don't know whether the music runs all the way through. Maybe if it does, maybe that could be the version that we should try. But I picked this up a while ago. Well, about a week ago maybe, or less. Probably less than a week ago. But I've picked up a couple more since. But because on Switch, if you just type in Sega, like obviously the Sega games come up, and a lot of them are on sale. Like I thought I'd bought Sonic Team Racing, but I think I've actually got that on PS4 like for free as part of the Game Pass thing. But yeah, I don't think there's a way to make the music go all the way through, which is silly because they should have done that. But maybe, and I don't think John Linneman talked about that. He was more talking about the graphics.
Just check it. That version is also quiet. Really?
Okay. So they just never did it. They never had a version with the 32X has got the music's really good on it. It does look nice, the 32X version. But so the best way to play it is this. And that's it. I guess you can't. Yeah, there's a music player, but maybe it's because the music is all just little stings, so they never did whole tracks. You know what I mean? So if we go to like, they're extender times, aren't they? See, so that's why they never made.
I guess you just have to listen to your own music while playing.
Huh? Yeah. No, I agree. That is a big point. That's one thing about it that's weird. That they didn't just create some. They could have just got Yuzo Koshiro to like come up with an awesome soundtrack or something. Because the music that's in it is actually really good. Like the replay music. I think you get a whole track when there's a replay. Let me see if there's a. I might have a replay here somewhere. I wonder if I've got one. And you can play 8-player split screen on this game, which sounds amazing. And I think it's got online play as well. So it does all sound quite good. Whether we could even get an online match to work, I wouldn't know.
I would understand it not having music on the Mega Drive or 32X, but they should have added something in later releases.
Yeah, I agree, but the arcade obviously was just like this anyway. I guess it's the more like the racing noises and everything were a big deal. But yeah, so there's an online match. I mean, how many people are even playing it? But yeah, you can play 8-player split screen. So I've got like an OLED, a 55-inch OLED, so I still haven't done like a game of GoldenEye yet. you know, like 4-player, you get like a 14-inch TV each, so it's pretty good if you've got a big enough telly. So nowadays it's quite fun playing split screen stuff. But
Super Rai.
apparently the 8-player.
How much does this cost on the shop?
£1.79. Sorry, Super Ray. Maybe there's a massive delay, but I'm pretty sure I've said all that stuff. Yeah, £1.79 it cost. You're probably doing something else at the same time, and I don't blame you. £1.79. So it's a no-brainer, really. And I bought a few of them. Same with Fantasy Star, which will be arcade perfect. I don't know if it's got any extras. I've got various versions of that I can play, like the the new Mega Drive ones on the Mega Drive Mini. I've got that. Fantasy Zone's on there. I don't know if there's any extras with that, because obviously these PS2 versions, like the Sega 2500 series, which was probably what the Virtua Racing one was, they were before, so M2 will have included stuff, and we'll talk about that a bit with the next game I'll have a look at. I was writing a post. I've got a few like half-finished posts now as well, like little half blogs. I'll put on the Sound Drunk. One writing up about talking about Sonic Frontiers, which I'm still enjoying. I've made it to the desert now. I beat the first boss, so that took a little while to figure out how to do that, and I'm still enjoying it. But I didn't want to. I was showing Craig it the other night. Was it Friday night? He really liked it, and it is really good. And I wrote a little write-up about it, but I haven't put it out yet. It's kind of cool. So I write this stuff and I don't post it, but I've wrote most of it, so I can go back to it. So yeah, the fact that you can play 8-player, right? 8-player split screen, but it has to be with a Joy-Con, which is kind of annoying because I've got like retro-bit controllers. I've got this one. I've got like an 8-bit do SNES one. I could use those. I'm pretty sure you have to use Joy-Cons like horizontally for the 8-player racing, but even like 4-player would be cool. But this idea of 8-player, that's just hilarious. So let me just check we're on normal. Can we like have easy? Easiest. Let's put it on easy, not easiest. Why wouldn't it let me change the color of the car? That's weird. But yeah, I don't. That's the main. I think that as well. Like when I'm playing it, I did definitely notice. I noticed at first when the music dropped off. I was like, "Oh, the music's gone." Like, on the Mega Drive version, which is the version I played first, and I was like, "Oh, that's a shame." But they would have had to create some new music, wouldn't they? But they could have done that. I suppose it's arcade perfect, pretty much. So what's the big deal? I should That's so bad. I haven't done the, you know, like the Mario Kart thing, figuring out when to press start. I can't remember. Did we change camera angles last time? I thought maybe changing the camera angle to like this would help me see the corners, but yeah, there's I guess in comparison we could try Hot Shot Racing, which I bought with my Argos vouchers for about 12 quid. It's weird, I got like a box but with a download code in it, but going all that trouble they might as well have just given me the cartridge. I thought that was a bit weird to get the box. Nothing in it, just like the game box, just like you would if you had the game, but then no game in there, just the download code. That game is definitely worth it. If that goes on sale, you can get it cheap.
Cheer one, cheer one, cheer one, cheer one, cheer
Oh,
one, cheer
cheers.
one, cheer 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 one.
Thank you.
Strength _ numbers. Cheer one, cheer
Oh,
one,
no,
cheer
not
one,
more.
cheer one,
Sorry,
cheer
guys.
one, cheer one,
That's
cheer
what
one,
happens when
cheer
people
one,
cheer
cheer
me.
one, cheer 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 one. Strength _ in
Oh, no, not more.
numbers. Oh crap, forgot about that LOL.
I thought it was
Right.
gonna. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I don't know why they bother making the boxes if there is no card or disc.
Yeah, I thought it was a bit weird. But that game's really good. But I played 2-player with my brother, which wasn't that much fun, but we didn't play it for very long. But they've got a few game modes in there. But to be honest, I mean, it's a good game, but it's a bit... there's like characters in it, and they're a bit lifeless. They have a little story at the end when you win the Grand Prix, but there's not, you know... It looks really nice, and it runs really well, but it definitely struggled when we played 2-player. Like, there was like frame drops and stuff. Whereas this runs at 60 frames per second, like, perfectly. But that game might be the game for you if you like Virtua Racing, but you want there to be music while you race, because there is music. And it's a beautiful looking game. It looks just like this, but more going on. But yeah, try that if you've never tried it. I could show you it just so you know what I'm on about. So this is easy mode. It's definitely giving us more time. Look, we're on the last lap, and we've got. So it's maybe it's a bit the drop from easy to normal. Maybe it just makes it that little bit too easy. So it looks like we could win the race here if we don't mess up. I think I'm braking a bit too much. Maybe I should try drifting around the corner more. Okay, yeah, it does kind of work. If you just hold heavy on the turn. So that does kind of work. Oh no, we might run out. Look how close we are to running out of time. So at the end, we're going to win. Okay, so if you put it on easy, you can win quite easily. So it is what it says. Oh, and apparently these bits are quite cool. Ah, we get some music now. Yu Suzuki. Yeah. I'm looking a bit pale, aren't I? The light's a bit too crazy. Right. There you go. So, we did get some music. Not that much, though. That's cool. And throws his hat. And we get that awesome. That I actually prefer the sound of that on the Mega Drive.
I used my eShop points and got the game for free.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, even if you've just got a few eShop points, it makes it less, doesn't it? Even if it's just 80p or something. This is basically an advert for Nintendo, but I'm playing SEGA games. But yeah, just type SEGA in, see what else is there.
It was 260 points for me.
Alright. What's that? Are you in America? Sorry, I forget. Oh, it's putting my ranking onto the big leaderboard. Okay. Yeah, it is a shame that they didn't have like extra music. Unless there's a secret I don't know about which unlocks like tracks.
Super right.
So that's
52 Czech crowns.
Ah, you're from
Laughing
Czech,
face.
right? 52 crowns. So I don't know what the exchange rate is. Well, that's that game. It's really good. So there looks like there's a few of you here now. This is last time I was just chatting to myself. Yeah, if anyone wants to see what Hot Shot Racing is like, I could have a quick go on it. It doesn't take long, does it? So let's have a look. Where's Hot Shot Racing? This gives you an idea of what I get up to. It's quite funny. It's a
Strength underscore in underscore
bit like an
numbers.
Egba drive, isn't it?
It is only a problem when you start answering yourself. Laughing face.
What do you mean? I'm answering myself. Oh, right, yeah. I didn't let anyone choose. You're right. I just didn't... There's only 2 people in the chat.
Strength underscore in underscore numbers. Talking to yourself.
Oh, I'm always talking to myself, yeah. Ah, I see what you mean. Or the robot voice. So I'll just show you this, just so that you get an idea of, if you've never heard of this or never seen it. This is a cool game, and it's probably got more depth than I'm giving it credit for. But like, let's see. So let's just do a single race. Desert. If I unlock some boneyard. That one looks mental. Let's do that one. Game mode arcade. So what's the difference? Oh, right. So cops and robbers. Driver explode. Keep up speed and make checkpoints. Yeah. So there are different ways to do it. And you get these characters, and they've got like funny little stories. But I don't know. Maybe I just need to be different characters. I've completed it a couple of times with her. Huh. Where's the English guy? Aston. And they do have slightly different cars. So you see the cars on the left, the 4 cars up there. So they do have different types of cars. And some of them are really... The drifting mechanic in the game is really fun. So let's be...
Alexa this, Alexa that. Get someone else to play your music.
Oh, that's pretty funny, actually. Alexa this, Alexa that. Get someone else to play your music.
Super. The 2 Americans look like psychopaths.
So yeah, you see the amount of drift you can get. So I like the cars with drift, but I like the look of that one. So, and it's got motion controls, but I don't have those. So, so you can change the look of the cars, but because you have to complete it
Strength
more
underscore in underscore
to
numbers.
change the look of the car.
That was hilarious, Alexa.
Yeah, I know, it was pretty good. First thing I did with this was look for like the Daytona colours, but I'm pretty sure they're in there. I just haven't found them. So you can add things, but you have to own it to do it. Or you can buy it with it. See, I've got $79,000, so I could make this car look however I want. And I don't think. I'm just trying to remember. So yeah. Anyway, I'll stop talking now and we'll just play it. So that car there, I don't think it's just hers. I think. Because otherwise you just have to be that character to use that car. I think they've got different types of cars that some of them can drive in the same sort of car. They probably just get different colour palettes. So yeah, it's actually quite nice to go to this after virtual racing because you can see like the development of this game and how nice it looks compared. American Fugitive. Let me just finish. I've eaten all the steak. I'm just eating the green stuff now. But yeah, thanks for joining me. I just thought this would be a good sideway just to show you. What's go? Oh right, so the right trigger is go this time. So I'm guessing the left trigger will be brake.
Take a break. You look exhausted.
So yeah, already I'm enjoying the drifty. I don't know if this is an online game. I don't think so. But we do get music. I think there is even a drift button. I just don't know what it is. And there's a boost as well. Yeah, so I can't actually remember. I think there's a drift button. And the more drifts you do, the better. Is there a drift button? Oh no, okay, so that's a boost. Yeah, this is pretty fun. And also, this is the first time I'm playing it on a big screen. I've only ever really played a lot of my Switch stuff on the Switch. Or downstairs in my room with a smaller screen. But yeah, that drift is pretty fun. And I'm liking the look of this game. I'm not settling for silver, okay. So I've just got to remember what the boost is. A. Okay, A is my boost. And we've got quite a lot of them. But, whoa, okay. Just drifting around everything, aren't they? Oh, I've run out of boosts now. Can't remember whether there's a drift button or whether you... that might be a different game I'm thinking of. So there you go. That's that game. Which is pretty awesome, right? So you get music when you race. So yeah, I reckon, and it's got really nice driving control. Really nice driving control.
Super Rye. It looks fun to play.
No, it is a good game. I made it sound a bit boring, but
Super Rye.
with racing games,
Almost like Flatout.
like what? Oh. I can't. What's it paused for?
Super Rye.
Flat out.
Just missing the demolition part.
You mean Burnout? Oh, Flat Out's a different game. I don't know. Is it? That sounds cool. Yeah, no, it is good. I just think with racing games, I have to be in the mood to play a racing game. Otherwise, I kind of get bored. Oh, what? What's this? Oh, it's the replay from a different camera angle.
Super Rye. No, Flat Out is derby game. Flat Out 2 is best one, and you should try to play it.
Yeah, it does sound good. Yeah, so I think the version I've got's got a few extras as well, included. So yeah, that's that one. So the next game we'll try. Oh, I forgot I got that. That's a Sega game as well, believe it or not. Or is it? I think it is a Sega game. Rock of Ages 2. Have you ever heard of that? I'm really tempted to give that a go, but it's not necessary. I don't know what G-Lock Air Battle is either, but so basically that was 170. G-Lock Air Battle, I think it was just an arcade game. That might be as just Thunder Force AC. Maybe it was just arcade only. Maybe that's what AC means. But now it's on Switch. And then that one, another game that's got some cool versions on the Mega Drive Mini. But that game
Super
just
Rye.
looked hilarious.
Rock of Ages was published by Sega.
Yeah, okay, so it counts. So this, published by, counts for me. It looks like, I don't know if you've ever seen Monty Python. The artwork by that guy, what's his name? Terry Gilliam. I think that's his name. It's definitely a rip-off of that, and it's like
Super Rye.
got some kind of history to it.
Yeah, laughing face.
History type stuff. As soon as I seen it, I was like, a Sega game that's like Monty Python. And this wasn't 179, but it wasn't expensive. It was like £6 or £8, or maybe it was £2. I can't remember. But again, very cheap. I think it was about £2. And you roll a big boulder around historicals, and I like history as well. So that it's definitely must be inspired by. I mean, look at that. Even that looks like a Monty Python logo. I think that's what they're doing there. That looks like the Life of Brian, doesn't it? Sort of thing. You know what I mean? And it's got online multiplayer as well, so that's pretty nuts. So I know nothing about this game other than I think you roll a big boulder around. There's a story campaign. I mean, already I like this. So I bought some like meatier games, not just like small arcade ones like Virtua Racing or Thunder Force. So I've got loads and loads on my Switch now, and it's good to do a Switch stream because it's like, is it just me or is the music really loud? Let me know if the music's really loud and you can't hear me. But I think it's coming up to a year since I got my Switch OLED, which makes sense because I think it was about this time of year I first met Slowboy in person, Martin Evans, who I haven't spoke to for a while actually. I hope he's okay, and we're well overdue a meet-up. We're supposed to be going to the Retro Cave in Stroud at some point, which is finishing up with a whole new floor, which is going to be like literally an arcade. So I really want to go there. I'd love to go back to Swindon because they've got the museum there. I'd love to see. Was it Kev? I think it was Kevin. He was cool. And they might have that Amstrad set up there. So I have no clue about this. Help out, let's retrieve his
Strength
globe.
underscore
as
in
he rolls
underscore numbers.
off against offbeat
I
historical
got to get
characters.
ready for work now, but it was nice chilling
Wow.
for a little bit.
Thanks a lot,
See
man.
you next time, Junkyard Jiggly.
Thank you very, very much. Appreciate you popping in, man, and cheering me. Thank you. It's nice to have a few of you in here. If you are chatting away and you're on Facebook, I won't be able to hear you. Let me just check if people popped anything in the multi-stream. No. So I've just got some people lurking, which is fine.
Strength underscore in underscore numbers. Cheer 100.
Thank you. I don't even know what cheers do, but thank you very much. Let me just do something a second for my own sanity. Let me just do this. Right. All I want to do.
Strength underscore in underscore
better.
numbers. They are money for the content you put out.
All right. Thank you. You've been giving me little bits of money this whole time. Thank you so much. I'm pretty sure Twitch just gets all of that. But I should do yeah, I don't even know where my bits would be. But thank you very much. I was going to do that coffee thing. Buy me a coffee, but I don't know if that's still a thing. I never worked out how to have like a little thing that you could click. I'll get that sorted for next time though. The buy me a coffee thing. That's a lot more realistic, isn't it? Like a coffee, what's that like? Depends where you get it from. But like $2-3. I'd rather that than, and to be honest, let's stop talking about that because I don't stream that much at the minute. I did a night shift the other night.
Strength underscore in underscore numbers. They send them to your bank account once a month. I think it is like the 14th that they send out the payments.
Really? I didn't know that. Okay, well, thank you very much. I'm sorry and enjoy your... Oh, you've got to get ready for work. What do you do for a job quickly before you go? If you're going to work now, is it the morning or the evening? I'm interested. Should we just try this? Should we just start the story? Let's just give it a go. Let's see what happens in this Monty Python ripoff. In a good way. Definitely like Monty Python. But yeah, for a couple of quid, never seen a game like this. So I was like, why not? You may have noticed...
Strength underscore in underscore numbers.
Alright.
I drive bulk mail in the morning and then again pick up the bulk mail in the evening.
Oh, hardcore, man. Well, have a good day. And thank you very much for your support. Cheers. Oh. He's picked up the moon now. What, so is the rock actually the moon? I like the music. It's supposed to be historical, right? Oh, this is the boulder. So I'm rolling the boulder to different places. Oxfordshire. Okay. Welcome to Oxfordshire.
As I was saying, all major battles in history were won by throwing giant boulders down a hill. Napoleon, what did I just say? How would you defeat the British?
Eh bien, une artillerie très mobile, combinée à des manœuvres qui placent mon ennemi dans une position défavorable.
No, you use a giant boulder. How many times?
Well, I like this game already.
Mr. Herodotus,
Who came up with this?
I think I'm in the wrong class. We all belong in different periods.
Quiet! You're just trying to get excused from class, aren't you? Well, I tell you.
It's like Horrible Histories meets Monty
A real
Python.
boulder. I never seen a real boulder before.
Hooray! Now maybe we have a chance against King Richard's army.
Hey, King Richard's army. It's that one coming here to kill us.
Oh!
It's still Sega. It said Sega at the beginning.
Super. This is amazing.
It's pretty good, isn't it? Has anyone ever heard of this before? I thought it looked good, so I just got. I think it's a couple of pounds. If you've got a Switch or maybe a PC, have a look online how much you can get for it.
Je vais vous expliquer les règles de cette
That's
guerre.
actually Napoleon telling you how to play.
Ceci est
And it's got
notre côté
online.
du champ de bataille.
Okay.
Et voici notre château où vous pourrez bravement
Bravely
demeurer
stay
et
and command our
commander nos
forces.
forces.
That's me.
Ceci est le côté ennemi du champ de bataille. Il me semble étrangement familier.
Ah, it looks oddly familiar.
Et voici le château ennemi où Richard se cachera comme un lâche.
Quite a big
Ce que
battlefield.
nous ferons, c'est que nous allons soigneusement
Throw a giant boulder at them!
I love that. It's just like that's the tutorial. Right, so I'm just controlling this
Assurez-vous
boulder.
de conserver votre force de rocher pour détruire les portes du château.
Conserve the boulder strength. The boulder can jump as well. I mean, how hard can it be? Whoa. Okay, we're going a bit quicker now. Can we slow down? Yeah. So we don't want to go too fast, I think. You need the strength for when we're smashing into the
Le château
castle.
ennemi est droit devant. Frappez les portes en
Hit the
fonçant
gates
le plus
going
vite
as fast as
possible.
you can. Whoa, we don't want to fall in there. There it is. Right, you ready? Here we go. So we give it a smash. Now what?
A valiant first strike, but you will see that my boulders are just as big as yours.
What? Oh no, no, it's
Richard
SEGA.
s'apprête à nous attaquer. Nous devons placer nos défenses
Set defenses
pour
to
arrêter
stop his
son
boulder
rocher
before it
avant
reaches
qu'il
our
n'atteigne
council.
notre château.
Okay, right.
Just because I know this is your first time commanding an army, I'll let you spend as much time as you like building your defenses.
Alright. Can we put one here? Oh, L or R. Is that actually building anything? I don't know if it is. Why are they so small? I don't really know what these little things are. What are they? Oh, okay. So there's these little things. But we want like a trebuchet, right? Like, that'd be good. Oh, how many trebuchets have we got? How much stuff can you use? Like, I'm just spending all the money. What else have we got? That doesn't cost anything. You can just put trees everywhere. Is that a tree? Oh, you have to wait for it to build again. I'm not quite sure what that's doing. Oh, is that lightning? Maybe. So sometimes you wouldn't get this long. Just put loads of these everywhere. Alright, that'll do. Let's just see what happens.
The gloves are off now. Next time, I'm not going to wait before launching my attack. You.
Écoutez
Oh,
attentivement.
there comes the
Vous
ball.
devriez également lancer votre rocher dès qu'il est prêt. La guerre
Ah, it's
est
a
une
race.
course pour détruire
How's the
les
enemy
portes
just
du pays.
getting easily through everything? Oh, no, he had a bit of trouble there. And you can sell things as well. He smashed into our gate though. Now what? Ready. Right, so you want to do it as quick as possible. Oh, I've got to smash through this.
Super right. Oh, I think those are walls and you need to hold and drag.
Oh no! Oh, is that it? Gutterball. Oh, okay, I'm back. I think I lost a little bit of power because of that. That was funny when I smashed through there. I killed a load of people. They're building it again. Oh, it's an elephant! What the hell? Oh, that was pretty awesome. It's all kicking. Some of that stuff might be mine. I'm not even sure. Oh yeah, maybe I put this stuff here. The thunder and lightning and stuff. And the fact that it's like historically got stuff as well. So yeah, my brain was just fried. I think it was yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. It wasn't fried. It was just like I got excited. That's what I love about games. Like, I'm very lucky. I've got all these different ways to play stuff. But the fact that you can just put... See, look how quick they were to be ready. What else can we buy? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. But I seem to get another go. Or we can just slide through there, no trouble. Follow the arrows this time. Oh! So the lightning hit me. There's all sorts kicking off now. Oh, I didn't go very... Oh, I got through! Do we just roll over him? Like a proper little fart noise. There we go, we did it! There we go. Far away. Oh, something else came up there. Right, so that's that done. We can just roll our boulder on somewhere else now.
Super right.
Let's go up this way.
I think the lightning is an invisible trap you can place.
Ah, right, okay. You're probably right. Scotland. War, normal, easy. Let's do normal. There he is.
Sons of Scotland. I am William Wallace.
William Wallace is 7 feet tall.
Yes, I've heard. He kills men by the hundreds. And if he were here, he'd consume the English with fireballs from his eyes and bolts of lightning from his arse. I am William Wallace, and I see.
What? Worth a couple of quid, this. Really is. Really good game. Bit of a laugh, really. I'm sure there's more depth to it as well, but so far, that was a tutorial, so. The fact that you could play this online means it must have some depth. Right, choose your weapons. Oh, we've got different types of boulders. So that's called Rock of Ages. Well-rounded boulder. Just as tough as the next rock. So what's the difference? 200 strength. Can we, like... You can't compare them then.
Super right. Think they got bootleg history book.
23. I think that's better then. Apart from, what's this? Happy boulder. Crush them with a smile. What's the deal with that one then? It's not quite as quick. What damage does it do? That's what we want to know. This is the best one then at the moment, I think. So there's our weapon. Do we have a time limit this time? Ah, so this is the way we've got. This is a lot different from the last one. I'm loving the whole way it works and the music and everything. Is that the castle we're supposed to be smashing into, or is that our castle? I'm not sure. And it looks like that they're building stuff down there. The enemy might... I'm not sure who's doing what, but... Or what I'm supposed to do. Is there another button I can push to, like, see what to do? Options. Boulder view. Boulder view. Controls. Oh, you can't change them.
Super right. If you look in top right, you can see map.
Yeah, so I'm guessing the blue is me, yeah?
Super right. One half is yours and other half is enemies.
So this is me. So I could do with some defenses here. I've not got any good stuff though. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing.
And you build on yours.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It says 0. Maybe you can just place them quite often. And then you go up this way. My boulder's ready. Let's just go. Yeah, I'm really not quite sure what I'm supposed to be doing. What was that? Like a little town of mine. We've got to get through. Oh, let's go this way. I don't even know if I'm going the right way. Oh, didn't mean to do that. So the game's got... Are we both moving boulders at the same time? I think we are. Whoa! Oops, over egged the pudding a bit there. I can't tell whether I'm going the right way or not. That's got to be the enemy castle, right? I've got to get through there. Oh no, I didn't smash it hard enough. So that's 3 goes I've had now. What happens when you fall off? I don't... I suppose I'm taking too long. Huh? Whoa, okay. Here we go. Yeah, I've still only got lightning for this one.
Super right. The enemy is playing at the same time.
So this the end. This must be the enemy castle. That's my castle, right? I assume. Oh, they're building the boulder down there, right? Okay, but all I've got is lightning attacks.
Super right.
No, that's the enemy castle.
Yeah, you build your defenses.
The enemy's coming from there. So that's my castle down there, yeah. Ah, so you can actually, like, see his boulder coming and place the little lightning thingies. But that's all I've got, I think. I don't have anything else I can use, not like the last level. And now I can go. See if I can be a bit more successful this time. Oh, so that was a hit on my door. But yeah, I mean the music, the presentation, pretty damn nice, isn't it? Right, I've got to get over that way. No! Oh! I'm trying to jump so I don't fall down. But yeah, this game's hilarious. Really quite funny. And the way the boulder controls is fine, you know, it's especially with a D-pad. It's like this one. Oh, I didn't go very fast there, did I? The boulder's taking a lot of hits. Oh, he's got loads more stuff than I have. And you can sort of... I'm trying to dodge things, I guess. Yeah, because I made that hole before. Right, let's go. Oh, I sort of didn't... Mild speed, oh no. Still only got... Yeah, I've just got these lightning things and you have to wait 6 seconds to build another one. The enemy is rolling. Ah, maybe I could put one like there on the edge. If he hits it. Oh, he didn't hit it. Damn. So you'd hope it would like knock him off. I don't really have much defense, do I? Oh, he went for it then. He's beat me. He's done me in. Defeat. What did I do wrong there?
Super right. You might have to finish other levels before this one.
Good point.
Sons of Scotland. I am William Wally.
Okay, we've seen that. It is funny, but you might be right, yeah. I didn't mean to go back to it. Back to map selection. Yeah, I mean, we did the tutorial. Where was the tutorial? That was there. What's this? Bank. Place banks near mines to produce more gold. Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure I started from rolling up there though. All right. So tutorial war, obstacle course. Springboard trap. Push boulders away. Springboards are vulnerable while trap reset. Yeah, I'm not really sure where I'm supposed to go. Unless I was meant to, like, pick up those other ones. Go and... That's a war. New units. I'm getting
Super
units.
Right. Oh, you can collect the traps on this map.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So now I could try this now. And I can do it on easy or normal. Let's just do it on normal and try again. We'll give it another go and then we'll see. We'll have a look at another game. I want to try and cover quite a few games.
Sons of Scotland. I am William Wallace.
William Wallace is 7 feet tall.
So, yeah, it's been nice. It's funny how I don't do it on purpose, but I do just end up playing games that could be on SEGA systems, like even the Street Fighter collection. I'm really enjoying the fact I can play Third Strike on that, although it does look amazing on my CRT in 240p mode, which I figured out how to do. You hold L and start. It looks really nice. So what's the benefits of that? It's basically exactly the same. Oh, it's not quite as strong. We could try the happy one.
Super right. You can try to play Burning Rangers one day.
What, on the Switch? How do you mean? Sorry, what was that? Was one of the first. I think that was the first game.
I don't know if it's on Switch.
No. Have you? What you mean? You want me to play Burning Rangers? I have. That was one of the first games I ever streamed, and we finished it on stream as well. I've completed that game. I don't think playing it. Basically, there's 4 levels, isn't there? And yeah, sorry, I was going to say I will go back to that at some point. If that's something you want to see me play. For sure. Crap, I'm taking too long. Yeah, see, I've only got those again. You see up there? I've just got... Maybe that's just this one. That's all you get. You just get... You don't get any other troop types. Yeah, see, there's nothing else for me to select. But once my boulder's ready, I'll just give it a go.
Super right.
Yeah, so what does mean, super right? No, I'm happy to. I'm sorry you missed it, but yeah, we did. That was one of the first games I ever played on the stream, from start to finish. Because back in the day, that's what I used to do. I used to manage to actually finish everything. Ah, he had a springy trap. So he's got all the traps. He's got loads of them. Unless that's what I just put there, but I'm pretty sure I didn't. I'm pretty sure I didn't put all this on the battlefield. Because it just... Yeah, maybe I'm not doing something right. Oh good, there's nothing on the bridge. Whoa. There's a nice thump noise when you hit the edge. That wasting time though. Yeah, Burning Rangers is one I'll definitely play again. I mean, it does have replay value in that it's such a unique game.
On Steam forums it says that you have to unlock the units in matches.
Oh, poop. Wow, you're quick. Unlock the units in matches. I thought this was a match. Oh, it's a war, probably. It's a war, isn't it? Yeah, maybe... So maybe a war is like a full-on thing that... So I can't go up that way. But I can go over to there. I've done that. We've done that. That's a tutorial. Unless I'm going to do it as a war. Do the same thing again, but do it as a war. Doesn't really tell me, does it? Let's see what happens if we do it like it's not a tutorial.
And as I was saying, all major battles in history were won by throwing giant boulders down a hill. Now,
yeah, I mean, so with there's not that much. The only thing with Burning Rangers is there isn't that much. You can unlock, like, you can find all the different, you can rescue different people and they've got little stories, but that's really just little messages. They just send you emails basically saying thanks, that's it. So there really isn't that much. The replay value's in just the game itself, but the 4th and final level is the best. Like, they should have made it more like that. Because it's like this big platforming section. What was it I used to call it? I called it like, yeah, look, see, I've still got, in the tutorial I have more stuff. But this one I don't. I don't understand that. Maybe you're supposed to not play the campaign until later on. If you see what I mean.
Super right. Maybe you have to pick something before match starts?
Maybe.
Super I. In the menus before match.
Probably. Yeah, you're probably right. It's probably not just the rock that you have to pick. You probably have to pick your units as well. But yeah, that last level, I called it like Hell's Disco or something. Hell's Nightclub, because it was like flaming floor and then all this wonderful, colourful platforming section. Yeah, defensive units. Look, see, there's nothing there. There's nothing actually here for me to pick.
Super I.
Oh, down here.
Yeah, you pick here. Super I. The bottom list.
So I can have one of all of this if I run out of money now. Let's get rid of the tower. Elephants were quite good. They're quite expensive, war elephants, aren't they?
Super I. You
Springy
have also the
boards.
spring thingy.
Ah, yeah. I was literally just doing that. That's funny. So you can only spend so much money. Place bank near mines. Mines will glow. Do I really care about the money though? Well, maybe it means I get more money next time. Woohoo! Okay, we'll give this one more go. Now that I've got a little bit more stuff to pick. So there's nothing wrong with placing a few of these around, but they're not that good really, are they? And put like a trebuchet there. Oh, 1 of 25, so you can place quite a few. Springy boards. Yeah. Place them quite often. Definitely on here. Oh, you can't put it on the bridge, that's annoying. I wonder what you can put on the bridge though. Oh, there's a mine there.
Super I. Place mines to get more money next time.
I forgot what this one is now. Is that an elephant? Yeah, it's one of those war elephants. I think you could probably put the towers on the bridge. Let's just put... Let's go for it. There's his boulder, look. Over that way. Jesus. Those mine. They're probably going past my traps, aren't they? There's that bridge there. I wonder if you can like bash into each other. Ah! Right, over the bridge. Oh, I did it again! Bugger. Has he hit into me yet? Oh, he's coming around the corner, he's about to. Oh. Whoa, okay, Jesus. Right, he's hit me quite badly. Not much defense here though. Oh, that was a big hit. Nice, 165. Okay, we got to be quick about this. So Can't put one there. Put one there. Put an elephant. Let's put some elephants in the way. They're bound to cause him trouble. You get quite a lot of stuff, don't you? Put a few more springy boards. Just put them all over. That whole area there, he's going to have to spring. Come, oh yeah, you can turn them round, can't you? That would make more sense. Hold B. And then put it like that. Oh, I can't put something there, but I can put something there instead. Oh, weird, it won't let me place them. Right, let's go. Yeah, it's not that easy. Because you've got... just not falling off. Maybe this is like harder than some of the other ones. But... yeah, it's just quite tricky. Once you start picking up speed... because of the... whoa, see, I've gone completely the wrong way. Probably easier with an analog stick to control the boulder. Oh no! That one did the trick. That got me, that did. He's not having much. Is he having any trouble? Oh, it wasn't bad. But no, the springy thing! Oh. I'm just hoping Max got... look at that thing there. Oh, we can roll around the sides a bit. Well, I hope this is all coming across properly on the stream. Right, we're going to have to put some pace into this. Oh, that was good, because it all destroyed it anyway. Max speed, damage, bolt. Okay. We're still not winning, though. Let's go nuts with the elephants. Springy boards.
Super Eye. Put spring thingies on bridge like he did.
Did he put them on the bridge? Yeah, it won't let me. See? Oh, it will there. No, hang on. See? It doesn't let you put them on the bridge. Why can he do it, but I can't? Oh, hang on. Ah, because it's not flat. But I put it the wrong way round. Wrong way, that's it. Can put it there, basically. Oh, he fell off. No, he dodged it. He's just dodging them, no trouble. Damn. Did you just see him there? I didn't realise he just appeared and I was just placing one down. That's a good idea. I mean, yeah, that's a tactic, I guess, because if you wait, it could appear just before his eyes. I didn't think about that before. Oh, he's beat us again. Whoa, look at all that stopping us from getting there. Yeah, it's a tough game, that. Right. That's pretty mental. What time is it? 15:15. Right, I'm going to take a very quick break, and when I return, we'll play a different game.
Right.
But that is definitely one to get good at.
You should place them before.
Yeah.
Since they need to get ready.
Yeah, you're right, you're right. I wasn't really concentrating, I was just checking out the game. But thanks for all the tips. I need to improve for sure. Right. Bear with me, I'll be right back. And we'll definitely be playing some more games on my Switch. And then we'll do this. And then I should get a code. Back soon. Yeah, we're miles in the air now, aren't we? We should get one anyway. Send me my token, come on. The latest one, where is it? Okay. 82. Oh, no. Definitely remember the computer. 827 2191. It might be some weird setting I've got in Twitch. Maybe because I had to reinstall everything, but it did keep a lot of my chat connected. New Twitch panels are available. No, we don't want that. We want settings, don't we? Where's the settings for it? It's not liking this, is it? So try and say something, I guess. Yeah, it's not displaying properly inside the app. Blessed day. Oh, it's remembered all that silly stuff, so. But where's the voice? Oh, it's. So yeah, someone will just have to try and say something in the chat and see if it works. Because at the moment it's I can't really. Let's pop it out. That might help. The app's trying to pop itself out as we speak. Does that mean I can go back to my stream or not?
Angry_blitz_GX.
No.
Something.
Oh, it worked.
Day. Angry_blitz_GX.
That's weird. I didn't type that in. But it typed it from me. Maybe that's just like a greeting every time someone comments. Yeah, so every time someone writes something, it's going to say blessed day to you. We don't want that, do we? The app's popped out in another window. I can't see it. Ah, there it is. Right. Right, we might be able to get somewhere with it now.
Angry_blitz_GX.
It's going to say it to you again now.
I wouldn't worry about it too much.
Watch that. It'll say hello to you again now. Probably. Or maybe it won't. Maybe it's just when you first join. That's because I was
Angry_blitz_GX. Weird, I thought you typed.
No, it was like I did it ages ago. I've never used the app since. I just used to open speech chat in like a browser and just minimize it and have it running. But it's it works. It's just I wanted to change the settings whilst doing everything else. But the it might be because of how I set up my computer with I like dark modes and stuff. It's like loading something, but there's loads of emotes there as well. So the emotes are easy to click on. That's cool. But then when it's just not loving the I can't change the voice, the sound of it. For whatever reason. Yeah, where's the... Yeah, so I can't actually see the settings for the different voices. Which is kind of annoying. It's even got like a Discord and a Twitter like thing at the bottom. At least I can actually see the chat though. The chat box is there.
Angry_blitz_GX. Do your thing. How are you liking Sonic Frontiers?
It's fine, yeah. As long as you can chat and hear me, then let's just leave it like that. We can figure out why we haven't got the Google lady's voice. I think it's because we're not using Google Chrome anymore. But I don't want to just have to use Google Chrome just so I can get a cool voice to say what you want to say. It'd be cool if you could all pick your own voices and stuff, and just have your own custom voice. That'd be pretty awesome.
Angry_Blitz_GX. For sure, bro.
But yeah, no, I do like this. Yeah. Like I was saying, I'm denied about getting it because I just... Right. Okay. I didn't actually go anywhere. I just took a slight break. So, I think I would like to try that game. It looks like Afterburner, but it's not called Afterburner, which is kind of random, right? I think so anyway. But yeah, let's just check it out, see what it's like. So yeah, never played this, never even heard of it, to be honest, but it's just one of the... There aren't that many Sega Ages games on the Switch. There's about 8, 10 of them, maybe. And this is one of the ones they've done. I've not seen anything about this game. I'm guessing it's Afterburner Extra or something. But if you're watching, you know something about it, chime in. This is called G-Lock Air Battle Loss of Quantum just by G-Force. It does say Afterburner in the bottom left, but I think that's the controller. So again, we get this kind of menu.
Never heard of this.
Yeah, exactly. It's a Sega game though. It's a Sega arcade game. Quick lock. So we'll keep that off. So I think their ages mode is like easier and you get more rockets and stuff. Japan International, easy or hard. Just leave it as it is, I guess. So missile is A. B is the gun. There's also Y. Afterburners L or R. Inverted controls. We'll see if that makes sense. Let's just leave that. Oh, and we'll get the same. We get this display mode. Moving seat. Maybe. I don't think this is the one that. There was one that we played in. I played one of the Afterburner games that had a moving seat. So if you press Y, that's what it will look like. As if we're playing it in the arcade. Or there was a cockpit version of the game, obviously. And then you've got like dot by dot or fit. We should try dot by dot. If you get scan lines, we don't want any of that. We don't really want a wallpaper either, do we? So it's like the same wallpapers as the other ones. So yeah, they said in the review that it's not actually like completely black. It is. There's a slight grey gradient there, just a little bit. So that'll be. So you can have it like that. That's probably like perfect pixel, but we'll just do it like that, shall we? That's usually how I do it. Cabinet volume. Arcade ambience. That's kind of cool, isn't it? Arcade background music. Fade out. Or you can have it loop. Let's just leave it as it is. Let's just see what happens. We'll play the arcade mode. I've got no idea what's going on now. Press X to insert a coin. And change the button. Okay. Oh, this has got sound in this trap mode. So it's obviously based on Afterburner, but maybe it's like more advanced graphically. I'm assuming that's what's going on. Beginner. Never played this. So it's an interesting choice. How to lock on. Target sight. No use. Throttle. I hope it takes off for us because I've got no clue. Uh-oh. What's going on? I'm not using the switch pad. I hope that's not got something to do with it.
Super Ride.
They're friendlies, aren't they?
Bet this is one of the games designed to eat your coins at the arcades.
Yeah. Why are we in this view? Is this the view you get? Is this literally what it's like? I guess because you're supposed to be in the cockpit, right? I mean, again, this cost me £1.47, so I'm not bothered if I'm not like massively fond of it. How do I speed up? It's on auto speed. Is that because it's beginner mode? Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't think you can change the view. Which is kind of annoying. I like the view of the Afterburner games. And I can't tell whether these are my enemies or not. Quite quiet as well, wasn't it? Yeah, so it puts us in the cockpit. Yeah, so I'm assuming... How many missiles do we get? It's really slow, isn't it? Yeah, that's really slow. Maybe I shouldn't have it on auto speed then. Let's see what we can do about that. Beginner. Speed up. Yeah, we want to be able to control our speed, don't we? Oh, okay, and it's like dark now. It's a different level. That's better. That's as fast as we can go, though. Oh, you have to have it held down. It's because we don't have a throttle. We've got buttons. I think you need an analog controller to play this. I reckon. I think that might be why I'm having trouble. Or I can hold down the right button, the right trigger, and slow down with the left. Somehow I'm still going, even though like it said mission completed. Shoot 4 enemies. Okay. So how does this lock on bloody work? I don't know, maybe this is like some people's favourite game, but I don't think it's anywhere near as good as Afterburner. Doesn't feel that great. Maybe we should try the other mode. Special mission only for ace pilots. Dual death, live to tell the tale. The bad news is the airspace is swarming with enemy fighters. The good news is we upgrade your lock-on targeting and missile capacity. Press the X button to start the mission for a time. Put an end to the hole, and there is no changing the difficulty. Okay, so it's just like no continues. So they've created a different mode of the game, which is cool. Ages. That's cool. It says ages. I like that. Do we get different music as well? I like this music. Okay, this is way better already. The music's sick. It's hard to move the... I really do think I'm supposed to be using like a dual stick controller. Why is the music so much better in this game? Yeah, look, so we can't move in those sections. I think it's more about just strafing. Like you don't feel as agile as a plane as the last one, as Afterburner. Look how slowly you like maneuver. Probably because you were in the cockpit, so you'd have to be inside the plane for it to feel like good. Because they're not shooting at you, are they? They're like, it's not like the other game where they're flying towards you. You're just behind them. So you just have to line up. I'm just sort of pressing A when they're in my sight. It's like a timed thing. If that makes sense. I don't think you're supposed to try and fly the plane as much, which is what I've been trying to do. It was probably... I'm surprised they did this, because it was probably really good fun if you were like moving around inside a cockpit. Because you can see that like lock-on square. I just wait for them to fly into it. I only have to move around a little bit. I like this music though. Oh, now we've got something else to attack us now. See what I mean? So I'm literally just tapping left and right. It's like on rails almost. I think that's the idea they're going for. You're not really controlling which way you go. Okay, so pretty disappointing. I like this though, this little typewriter thing. I don't know, maybe this was a big hit. But yeah, it's just nowhere near as good as After. It makes me want to play Afterburner. See, stuff like that's funny though. It's still got some Sega magic to it. Great accomplishment, and then a little Sega thing, and those little medals. But yeah, so it's obviously like first person, and you've just got to like. Oh, so you do get people on your tail then. But you can see what I mean. You're moving I'm really surprised they actually did that. I'm really surprised them too went to the trouble of making this game like a Sega Ages one. Seems really odd to me. I've got another one that I'll show you, which is one I'm really excited about. But yeah. Yeah, and then it goes inside the cockpit. It's like, oh, what a shame. I'd rather I was outside the cockpit. Yeah, I wonder how many missiles you get. But yeah, this is so much better than the arcade version. But doesn't mean I think it's a really good game. Cannon looks different as well. It looks more powerful. It's like blue and red as well as orange.
I wonder how the cabinet for this looked like.
Yeah, I mean, I can always do. You can always put the cabinet on. So you can get an idea. How do I do that? Oh, have I just frozen the game? Oh, it's updating, putting my ranking up. I only paused. That's the international version. Why won't it let me change anything else? Oh, there we go. That's weird. Dot by dot. There you go. So that would be like the cockpit, and that's the moving seat. So there was probably one where you were just sat there and it didn't move, like, and it looked like that. Oh, and you can't turn off the effects for that one, which is kind of annoying. But we can at least see what it would look like. Don't know whether that means the seat moves. So this is why, yeah, it does actually move. So it gives you an idea of why the game would have been fun. If you would have pressed... So we played something like this, me and Slowboy. I think it was an Afterburner game. Maybe that must have... It was definitely better graphics. It looked like Dreamcast graphics, the one we played. So this must have come out... Maybe this came out like 93, 94. Probably, actually no, probably earlier than that. Maybe it was before Afterburner was invented. I don't know. Someone Google it and find out. This is actually better playing it like this. Look, the cabinet actually moves. Oh, I did a barrel roll without even meaning to. And the smoothing doesn't actually look that bad because we're far away from it. And that explosion looks kind of cool. Select the course and take off. Beginner, medium, expert. Yeah, so this is what it would have been like. You've got... It's harder to hit them, isn't it? Because there's less of them. So we ran out because we didn't hit 4. So it gives you an idea. There you go. There's the cabinet. Moving around in it. You got this silly thing. Ding, ding, ding. That's really funny. Initials, please. It actually types it in. Well done, Knob. So it's got its charm. I don't hate this game. I just think it's an interesting choice because it seems like the sort of game that relies on the cabinet to make it fun. Even the cockpit, I'm guessing didn't move, would still have been fun. But you see what I mean? Like, you're waiting for things to come into view. You can move, but we'll give it another go. It was £1.79, so it's a curiosity at best. And like, if you've got a few points in your account, you can... I don't know how many... Because the other one, you were more mobile in Afterburner, and you could lock onto more enemies really quick. So there is some stuff flying our way. And I like the fact that they went to the trouble of making a like easier mode. But yeah, flying around isn't that simple. Unless I'm missing something and I should be using... I can obviously be going quicker as well. I forgot about that. I think there is an afterburner somewhere as well. So you can go even quicker. But... Right, 14... So you've got to get a certain amount of hits to progress. So it is a different sort of game. But it automatically locks on a lot of them. They just need to be in your viewpoint. See, like I'm just tapping A. So you gotta get 24 of them. And there's, I can just sort of push R and get a
super
little
ride.
burst of speed, and then it
mainly
decreases
locks
again.
on your wallet, tongue sticking out.
Haha. Yeah. I see what you're saying. This was designed for a certain way. But Afterburner itself is a fantastic game. But I mean, what are we playing this on? Normal difficulty? No, I think there is no difficulty. I think it's an easier difficulty, but it's like there's no continues in this one, so I need to get 2 shots quick. Better hurry up. Where are these shots? Oh, they're too far away. Oh, and then the guy was on our tail. I'm still kind of interested to see how the game progresses. But yeah, pretty interesting. Surprised that they went with that one, to be honest. Right. So we tried that Rock of Ages. To finish, I'll save my favourite for another time. So I've got Phantasy Star, which I was going to post about it today, and I also got Street Fighter Collection, which that's on Dreamcast, on Sega consoles, and you know I've especially been enjoying Third Strike, and there's some really cool artwork and stuff as well. But I'll finish with just a quick blast on this, and we'll basically, long story short, Phantasy Star. I've been interested in that game for a long time. I know we played the Dreamcast version online a bit, and I still mean to go back to that. I'm just offline. I'm not actually online with Phantasy Star Online, if that makes sense. Phantasy Star Online, offline. But if I really get into it one day, maybe if there was enough interest, I'd probably sort the Dreamcast out and be able to play live. So this is another Sega Ages. So it's like a review of Sega Ages games, but I like the little touches, like you get a little Mega Drive in the top there, different logos. And for the Phantasy Star, it does say Master System, and there's a picture of the console. But the original Phantasy Star, for whatever reason, I watched some, because I watched some reviews about it. I can just tell that it's got like a good story, but there's loads of different ways to play it. So the original, there's like, see, I've got like the fan translation, and I think it comes with. I think I figured it out last night because I was clicking on this one that's supposed to be the fan translation one, and it wouldn't work. There's some problems with Master System games playing through the retro thing, which is funny because it's the latest scaler, and there's just something wrong with it. It doesn't like the 256 sizing. But on my CRT I messed around and I found that I've got a version on there that is the correct one. So it's Phantasy Star on the Master System, but it's got they fleshed out the text, so there is an English version and there was an English version, but the translation was quite basic, so they fleshed out the text quite a lot. And it's got the FM sound, which the PAL version never had, although the kids mode. Let's give kids mode a go. That's pretty funny. I know I'm talking about the wrong game and I should have just loaded that up, but we just don't have time for it. But Phantasy Star is a game that I've wanted to own, really. I wanted the box set with the map and everything, but it's too expensive, and I've got different ways to play it, especially now I've got this Switch version, because it has a map on the right hand side. This reminds me of a Judas Priest song. Again, this is on the Mega Drive Mini 2, but it'd be interesting to see, because this has got, I don't know whether this gets the arcade music or not. I'm hoping we can get rid of that border. Maybe you can't. Yeah, you can. So you can get rid of the... It's not black, but it's close enough. Scan noise and smoothing again. So you can have fit, full, Normal full. Dot dot. I guess, yeah, the arcade screens were smaller, weren't they? Vintage. Normal. So normal or fit? And just turn that off. Most likely
Super
how I'll
right.
play it.
Nice of them to allow you to choose these settings.
Yeah, yeah. Exactly. Some game. I mean, look, see, so it's not black, which is weird, but it doesn't annoy me like that. I can play it like that. That's fine. Let's put a coin in. And like I said, I've got it on the Mega Drive Mini 2, and it's supposed to be a really good game. This Thunder Force games are not something I've played much of. But this is like highly lauded over. Oh yeah, and you can pick the different ways that you play the game. So you got twin shot or back shot. One thing I did find when I was playing the Street Fighter Collection with this 8-bit Do controller, I was wondering whether it was just the games were different. Obviously they're arcade ports as well, which is nice. So I don't have arcade ports, or I've never played the arcade versions. So I guess they're pretty much supposed to be the arcade versions ported onto the Switch or whatever other console they're on. So the music's slightly different because it's using, you know, different, or it, you know, it's not the same as like the Saturn versions of the games, like Zero's that I've got, the Alpha Series ones. The music sounds a bit different. The sprites probably a bit chunkier. But to be fair, like the Dreamcast games, like Third Strike, they look great on Dreamcast, and that's kind of nice and slow, that boss, isn't it? Oh, I can almost...
Super right. Look at that nicely faked parallax scrolling.
Yeah, have you never seen this game before? I've literally just turned it on once or twice. But if you look at the...
Super right. Never seen it.
Yeah, I'm not a massive Thunder Force, but I don't know many of the games, but I know they're good. And this is supposed to be the best one. Although isn't there Thunder Force 5? Is that on the Saturn? That's supposed to be really good. I gave that... We played that for about 10 minutes before. It's got like weird polygonal graphics. But you gotta remember, this is just like the opening level. Oh, we've got speed as well. So you can actually make it slower or faster. So we're only at 50% speed, which is good. So this blade seems to be our best weapon for sure. The music does sound like a Judas Priest record, which I like. But I don't know whether there's the music options like there is in... So that I think... Oh no, I think I think you get like the arcade version of the game or something like that. There's like... There's a high speed or something it's called, so... And there's like no slowdown. It's quite clever. Because this would have been an arcade game, as well as on Mega Drive. But I'm assuming, because it's Sega Ages, this must be designed on the arcade version, right? Because all the other ones have been. So this should be arcade perfect. So yeah, I don't think this is a Genesis version. Maybe it is. I might be chatting absolute rubbish.
Super
Maybe
right.
this is just the Genesis version.
It could be running an emulator.
Oh, it will be. It'll be running something, but it's M2, isn't it? So they'll have done something good with it. I'm just wondering whether it's the arcade version or a different version. But it's quite forgiving at this speed. This is only 50%. And this is just the... I went for the normal version, didn't I? So Maybe the ages mode is the high speed mode that you get on the Mega Drive Mini 2. Or maybe that's a totally different setting. You get Hellfire on the Mega Drive Mini 2 as well, which is a really cool game. I prefer it visually to this. But this is supposed to be like incredible graphics. But I guess it is, but I seem to have a nice shield now. Could do the music up a bit. Alright, so that port, at least you can pause the game. That's not bad for an arcade port. So, let's see what you can do. So that we're on the Japanese version. Ah, look. Reduced processing delay.
Super Eye. The art looks nice.
Oh, you can rotate claws. I didn't know you could do that. And you change the speed with Y. Rotate claws. STYX. That must be a certain weapon. Or maybe that's a different ship. I think the STYX is a different ship. Maybe it lets you use a different craft later on. Music. So there's no music options. Play voice simultaneously with the music. Ah, right. So it stops the music when you get like a power up, or you can just have it carry on. So that's clever. Yeah, let's have a quick look. Just before I go, let's have a look at the let's just have another go. Look at the different settings. I know this hasn't been a really long stream, but it is already like 10 to 10. I've got work tomorrow, but I'm glad I managed to find some time to pop on and show you some Sega games on a Switch. That's the cool thing with Sega stuff. Another thing I've been thinking about is whenever I'm playing a Sega game, I just feel like I'm playing a Sega console. I don't think that's cool for a developer to be able to do that. To have such a history that playing their game, you forget the allegiance or the feeling of, oh, I'm playing it on, you know, it doesn't feel weird. Like, if I play any sort of game on a PC that I could play on a console, it always feels weird. But it doesn't feel weird using a Switch to play Mega Drive stuff or Saturn games or whatever. But I suppose I am using this controller, but even with a different one, it wouldn't. Expert ranking. Right, let's see what happens. Oh, hang on, we've done the wrong order, haven't we? So we want to go return to start menu. We want to have more options. Right, kids mode. Original mode. Let's just go to original. I don't know what kids mode was. That wasn't that easy. I've got a feeling it might be the Mega Drive game, you know. Don't know why, but it wouldn't have all of this if it was the... I think it... Maybe this game went straight to console. I'm not sure, you'll have to look it up. So this one, we can change that. We can put the international version on now. We can put the processing delay on, so it should be better with that. I think that's the high speed mode that you get. Simultaneously with background music. So yeah, so that's the most optimized you can have it. So we can just get straight in there. I still don't know how to speed up. That changes our weapon. That pauses. Ah, that's our speed. Oh, and it changes the speed of the music as well. That's kind of cool, isn't it? So I don't know whether you get more points for playing it at super speed. The music's a lot better in this than the kids mode. Nope. And we died very quickly. Yeah, I don't know whether you do get more points if you fly. I like the fact that it's got speed though. That's quite nice. Fancy screen there.
Super Eye. There is like 6 layers of parallax. Cool.
One for you to check out then. I'm glad that you've watched today and you've obviously enjoyed it. Again, I think this was £1.79, or what was it, 50 Czech kronas or whatever they were. So at the moment it is anyway. They're usually about £6, $6 to $8, whatever. So they're affordable anyway. But to get them for a couple of pounds is pretty awesome, because they're a lot of, I don't know about that Afterburner one, but the other ones, especially the Fantasy Star one, there's loads to enjoy. And this is seen as one of the best shooters on the. I'm pretty sure this is just the Master System, Mega Drive version. Sorry, but that sound there, doof, it's pretty cool. And I like this music. Does the music speed up? No, okay. That would be mental if it did. Maybe it does. Right, I'm gonna go now. If you're lucky, I'll stream again, depending on how knackered I am over the next couple of days. I might be able to stream straight after work. Yeah, because I didn't stream until almost 8 tonight, did I? So, thanks to Super Ray. Great to have you back in here. And nice to have a few people watching. And strength in numbers, thanks for all the bits and telling me what they actually are. And I think that was it. I don't think anyone else chatted, did they? So yeah, thanks a lot. And play Sega stuff. And don't worry, I haven't forgot about the Sega Saturn. I like that there's someone called Pop as well. I keep seeing that. I keep seeing Pop come up in the. Because I like putting Pop or Mum. It's a 0 for Bob because I've lost the rest of it. But yeah, there does seem to be some fancy graphics going on in this game. Come on. Jeez. I'm going to run out of time. There we go. Bob. Straight. So we didn't get very far. We're 8th already. Oh. Yeah. So.
Super Eye.
Smash my keyboard on the ground.
Hope to tune in next time too. We'll see how much time I will have.
Oh yeah, no, it means a lot, man. It's great. I'm glad that I'm glad you obviously enjoyed it. And we saw a game none of us had seen before, and yeah. So check out this game. I mean, we only just touched the surface with this one, but it is supposed to be an amazing game. So yeah, check that one out. And that boulder game was hilarious. That was a funny stream. I'll see you guys later. I've been Jiggle85, and make sure you play some Sega Saturn, because I need to play some soon as well. We've got plenty to get back into. Magic Knight Ray Earth, still haven't finished that. I know lots of people